Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us this Tag Heuer Aquaracer 200 meter with the two-tone 18 karat yellow gold bezel insert and solid gold crown. So the inserts and the crown are both solid on this model, as well as you get 18 karat gold plated hour hands and hour, hands and hour markers. So if you can see here, we have a really nice gradient blue dial that pairs with this blue rubber strap that I think looks quite well together. The specs on this watch, if you haven't seen prior videos on the 200 meter Aquaracers, I measured 40.3 millimeters. So again, above that crown protector here, basically from the 2 to the 8 across at 40.3 millimeters. I measured straight across here of the gold bezel inserts from the 3 to the 9 at 39.6 millimeters, and then the crystal itself at 30.2 millimeters. So I think it wears quite well, pretty true to size of that 40 millimeters was listed. We have a case thickness of 11.6 millimeters, lug to lug of 46.7, so pretty compact for the 40, coming on under 48, 46.7 millimeters. And then we have what I measured again a couple of times, 19.5 millimeter lug width here. So I guess you could go 20 millimeters or 19, really whatever your preference is if you don't like the rubber strap it's on. But the rubber strap I think looks well, fits the watch well. And that does taper down to 17.5 here at the very end. So a 2 millimeter taper. And then with the deploying style clasp here, it was back out to 20.5. So again, 19.5 at the lug width, down to 17.5, and then out to 20.5 at the clasp here. On the 200 meter, if you're not familiar, you do not get the on-the-fly micro adjustability. You do have micro adjustability here on the clasp itself with the 3 holes, but you don't have on the fly. So that's one feature you're not going to get on this model. However, you should be able to get a really nice fit. You can see here you do cut the rubber strap. So I would say measure 3 times, cut once. So always easier to cut more than it is to realize you took too much off. Solid stainless steel case back on this. Underneath there is the caliber 5 movement, 38 hours of power reserve. Again, we have that solid gold signed screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance. And this one on the rubber strap weighed 134.6 grams. Retail on this model is $5,050. So overall, again, I think it's a nice offering. I know these were released. This is the first time I'm seeing the two-tone. I believe there is another one. I didn't go through the full catalog, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing 2 of these when they got released. So first one I'm seeing in person, and I think it looks great. I do like the solid bezel and the solid crown here. So let me throw this on wrist real quick. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. It's going to be a little bit large for me, but size-wise, no issue wearing this model. Sits pretty flat. And I'd be remiss not to give you some bezel action here. Pretty tight feeling bezel action and really no back play whatsoever. Happy to report that. And we have great alignment. So let me hit the lights real quick, give you a loom shot. Do have the 2-color loom there. You can see the hour hand, the minute hand there in blue, everything else in green. And you have a loomed second hand, which I'm happy to report. So as always, thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.